Thank you for joining us today for the Elementary Academic Derby. We're featuring Sandridge and Morton Elementary Schools. Our scorekeeper today is Becky Sewell. I'm Pam Thomas and I will be your moderator. We're going to go right ahead and meet our players because we want to get this match started. So let's start our introductions with Morton.
Hi, I'm Bodie Pinkowski from Ms. Schnar's class.
Hi, I'm Christopher Cato from Ms. Lawrence's class.
Hi, I'm Malachi Harbin from Ms. Pierce's class.
Hi, I'm Matthew Borlick from Ms. Pierce's class.
The coach for Morton is Alicia Centeno. Let's meet our players for Sandridge.
My name is Madison Kingstad and I'm from Ms. Lewis's class.
My name is Alexis Mustin and I'm from Ms. Lewis's class.
My name is Aiden Vishiga from Ms. Ames' class.
My name is Gavin Bennett from Ms. Lewis's class.
Amy Hartman is the coach for Sandridge. We've already reviewed our rules. We're ready to begin. Math, Sandridge, the first question goes to your team, so math is a category. You may need your pencils for this and paper. Place the following mixed numbers in descending order. Place the following mixed numbers in descending order. 1 1/3, 1 1/4, 1 5/8, and 1 2/5. And I'll repeat those fractions again. 1 1/3, 1 1/4, 1 5/8, and 1 2/5. Aiden?
1 5/8, 1 2/5, 1 1/4, and 1 1/3.
That is incorrect. Very close. Let's go down to Morton. The correct answer is 1 5/8, 1 2/5, 1 1/3, and 1 1/4. Science. Which Italian physicist and astronomer lived from 1564 to 1642 and is quoted as saying, "Mathematics is the alphabet with which God has written the universe"? Morton? Galileo. Trivia. Mandarin is the most common spoken language in the world. It is the principal language of which country? Madison?
China?
It is China. History. What economics term beginning with the letter M designates the possession or control of supply or trade of a product or service by one company? It is also the name of a popular board game. Gavin?
Monopoly?
Monopoly is right. Good. Language arts. Complete the analogy. Question mark is to interrogative as blank is to declarative. Question mark is to interrogative as blank is to declarative. Madison?
Exclamation mark?
Nope, glad you used one, a punctuation mark though. That was good, Madison. Let's go to Morton. Malachi?
Period.
Period is right. Literature. In Greek mythology, this second generation of divine beings included the 12 offspring of Uranus and Gaia. By which collective name were they known? Morton? And that would be the Titans. Geography. If you were visiting the capital city of a North American country whose money is in pesos, in which major metropolitan area would you be? Morton? Matthew?
Canada.
Not Canada, Mexico. Mexico City would be the largest city there, or you could have said Santo Domingo. Now let's move and give 7 questions to Morton. History. Complete the following analogy. Charles Lindbergh is to male as blank is to female. Charles Lindbergh is to male as blank is to female. Sandridge and Amelia Earhart is the female pilot. Fine arts, Aaron Copland, George Gershwin, Leonard Bernstein, and Cole Porter are all Americans that are all exemplary Americans recognized for their accomplishments in which profession? Malachi?
Art.
Not art. Sandridge? They're composers, music composers. Geography. In this state, a tourist can visit the USS Arizona Memorial, Pearl Harbor, and the dormant volcano, Mauna Kea. Identify this state. Malachi?
Arizona.
Not Arizona. Let's go to Sandridge. Madison?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Math question next. A triangle has a length that measures 5 inches. If its width is twice its length, what is its area in square inches? A triangle has a length that measures 5 inches. If its width is twice its length, what is its area in square inches? Matthew?
50.
Not 50. It's a good try. Sandridge? Aiden?
20.
No, that's a nice try as well. It's 25 inches. You need to divide by 2. Base times the height divided by 2. Science. What name was used to designate NASA's reusable spacecraft designed to transport people and cargo between the Earth and space? Sandridge? The Space Shuttle. Language arts. In this sentence, I'm going to read a sentence to you, and I want to know what word or words function as the object of the preposition. I will repeat the sentence. We want to know the word or words that function as an object of the preposition. Here's the sentence. The squirrel scampered up the oak tree and hid in a tree hole. The squirrel scampered up the oak tree and hid in a tree hole. Sandridge? Gavin?
The oak tree.
That's incorrect. That's a good try. That's one of them. It is the oak tree and hole. Tree and hole. Good try. Literature. Name the 2002 Newbery Honor book by Linda Sue Park, set in Korea 1,000 years ago, about a boy named Tree Ear who dreams of making beautiful poetry. I'm sorry, beautiful pottery. Sandridge? And this is a Battle of the Books book. It's a single shard. That is the end of our first round, and we will be right back in just a minute.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
We have a great match that first part, and we have a score right now with Morton 2 points and Sandridge with 6. We know in this round you have the bonus, so you can pick up a lot of points. We have new participants, and we know you're anxious to meet them, so we can begin. We'll start with Morton.
I'm Ryan Garrickson from Miss Jordan's class.
I'm Bianca Shepard from Miss Pierce's class.
I'm Peyton Lowry from Miss Jordan's class.
I'm Jamie Vincent from Miss Schnarr's homeroom class.
We also have some new participants for Sandridge we'd like you to meet.
My name is Natalie White, and I'm Miss Amy's class.
My name is Amari Keynes, and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
My name is Gavin Hines, I'm from Miss Jerusalem's class.
And welcome new players, ready to begin. Morton, first question is yours in geography. What type of geographic feature is demonstrated by the Mammoth Flint Ridge system in Kentucky and Torrey's Den at Hanging Rock State Park in North Carolina? Sandridge? And that would be caverns or caves. Math question, Sandridge. Which mathematical term is used to designate the two infinite lines that form the XY coordinates system for graphing? Aiden?
Longitude and latitude?
No, nice try. Morton? Jamie?
Latitude and longitude.
No, I think that's exactly what Aiden said, but in the reverse, we're looking for axis, the axis. And the x-axis and the y-axis, they're infinite lines. They go on forever. Morton, fine arts. With which street in New York City would one associate world-class theatrical productions that may run for months or years at a time and that currently feature several record-breaking musicals? Sandridge? Gavin?
The Brooklyn Theater.
No, good try. In fact, I believe Hamilton's there now, which is a hot topic among people. It's Broadway. History, Sandridge. In 1983, Vanessa Williams became the first African American to earn the title of Miss America. Which East Coast state did she represent? Is Sandridge's question right now. Now, would you like that question, Jamie?
Oh no, I don't even think I meant to buzz.
Okay. Questions to to Morton. Correct answer is New York. Sports, Morton. With which sport would one associate the line of poetry? There is no joy in Mudville. It's Morton's question, so now we'll go up to Gavin.
Baseball.
It is baseball. Sandridge, language arts. As what part of speech can an infinitive such as to eat or to learn be used other than an adjective or a noun? Morton? An adverb. Science, Morton. Among the planets, which one is often described as Earth's sister planet because it is similar in size, mass, density, gravity, and composition? It's Morton's question. Jamie?
I believe it is Mars.
That's incorrect. Let's go to Sandridge. The correct answer is Venus. You were close, Jamie. Sandridge, math. 2/3 of a number is equal to 18. What is this number? 2/3 of a number is equal to 18. Aiden?
24.
Not 20.
Oh, dang it.
Not 24. I know you realize your mistake. Morton? Peyton?
27.
27. 27. Morton, history. This ancient Egyptian boy pharaoh began his reign at age 9 and he died around age 18 from what was believed to be an infected wound from a broken leg. Jamie?
King Tut.
It is King Tut. Here's your bonus. During World War II, Adolf Hitler was the dictatorial leader of Germany. By what name was the political party known that he promoted? It's their bonus question right now. Bianca?
The Nazis.
The Nazis, or you could have said the National Socialist German workers. Very good. Sandridge literature. In Joniah Sperry fictional book Heidi, which Scandinavian country serves as the setting for the mountain girl who is uprooted from her home but finds a way to make friends in her new surroundings? Aiden?
Scandinavia.
No. Glad you answered, though. Morton? And the country is Switzerland. Morton geography, naturally occurring in beds or veins and mixed in with valueless minerals. What type of substances contain enough of a valuable metal to make it worth mining? Sandridge? Ore. And that is the end of our second round. We'll be back with our final round in just a second.
What this place needs is better graduation rates.
What this place needs is less childhood obesity.
What this place needs is free help with taxes.
What this place needs is healthy breakfast.
What this place needs is fitness programs for kids.
What this place needs is early readers.
What this place needs is mentors for teens.
What this place needs is people to join us. What this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org.
Well, we have a tie game. 8-8 is the score. In this round, we have a bonus that can pass with the question, that old dreaded interrupt penalty, and we can pick up a lot of points. So remember to let me finish reading the question before you get so anxious to ring in. We have no new participants in this round, so we're ready to begin. True toss-up questions. Now get your buzzers ready. Math is the category. If you have 4 gallons of ice cream and your family consumes 2 gallons, 2 quarts, and 1 pint, how much ice cream remains? If you have 4 gallons of ice cream and your family consumes 2 gallons, 2 quarts, and 1 pint, how much ice cream remains? Peyton?
1 1/3.
That's incorrect. Sandridge? You would have 1 gallon, 1 quart, and 1 pint left. Fine arts. Which 4-letter musical term designates a sound which is distinct and identifiable by its constant pitch? The correct response begins with the letter T. Correct answer is tone. History. Opened in 1795, this university is the oldest state university in the United States. Identify this center of higher education located in Chapel Hill. Malachi?
NC State.
Not NC State, and there are people that are laughing about that because they love NC State too. Sandridge? The University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels. Language arts. Form an anagram of the word bowel to name the part of the arm that functions as a hinge joint. Malachi?
Elbow.
Elbow it is. Good. Here's your bonus. What is the more formal term for sketches, pictures, or other visual supplements to a book or a novel? The correct response begins with the letter I. Okay, Christopher, give the answer to Bianca.
Illustrations.
Illustration it is. And when you're talking about that bonus, you can talk to one another. Nobody can steal the bonus from you. Language arts. In the words supersaturated and superscript, what is the meaning of the prefix super? Christopher?
More.
I'll accept that. The word super itself really means above or beyond. I'll take more because if something's super saturated, it has a lot more of something. Here is your bonus. Love, anger, fear, and joy are all considered what type of noun that is often contrasted with concrete nouns? Have an answer, Bianca?
Emotions.
No, abstract. Abstract. Science. Tweezers, a stapler, and a mousetrap all operate as what class of lever that has the effort and the load in between the fulcrum and the effort and the load in the same direction? Peyton?
Scissors.
No. Good try, though. Sandridge? It's a class 3 lever. Math question. The sum of two fractions is 2/3. If one of the numbers is 1/2, what is the other fraction? The sum of two fractions is 2/3. If one of the numbers is 1/2, what is the other fraction? Christopher?
0/3.
That's incorrect. Sandridge? Correct answer is 1/6. History. In 1861, this Virginia city became the permanent capital of the Confederate States of America. Name this city. Malachi?
DC?
Not DC. Sandridge? Gavin?
Richmond.
Richmond is right. Here's your bonus. The most famous one was arguably written by Benjamin Franklin and contained many types of useful information for the farmer and the general citizen. Identify this kind of book published and updated once yearly that many people use as a guide for planting crops. Have an answer, Madison? The Almanac. The Almanac. Literature. Among the 5 human senses, toward which one is the use of Among the 5 human senses, toward which one is the use of imagery in writing directed? Malachi?
Sight.
Sight or vision. Very good. Here's your bonus. Life in 1912 Lawrence, Massachusetts wasn't easy. Born to Italian immigrants, Rosa attends school while her parents and other sisters work in the mills. Complete the title of this novel of historical fiction by Catherine Patterson that describes the conflict Rosa faces when an upcoming strike at the mills sends her community into turmoil. And you're going to complete the title. It's Bread and Blank Too. Bianca?
I don't have an answer.
That's okay. I haven't heard of this book. Bread and roses too. And that is the end of our third round, our final round, and we'll be back with our final score in just a second.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Each one of our journeys keeps us.
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
We'll never get older. Each one
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
We had quite a match this morning. We ended with 28 points scored, and the final score was Sandridge with 10 and Morton with 18. We had a great match, and I like to hear that. Big round of applause for yourselves. You did all of the work. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll stay tuned. We'll have another match today with Carolina Forest and Summersill. Hopefully we'll see you in a few minutes.
Superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
We're about ready to begin our second match of today. We're featuring Carolina Forest and Summersill Elementary Schools. We know that you're anxious to meet our players, so let's start introductions with Carolina Forest.
Hi, I'm David Mercado from Miss Jones' class.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Hopkins from Miss Markison's class.
Hi, I'm Casey Baker from Miss Johnson's homeroom class.
Hi, I'm Antonio Ayo from Miss Jones' class.
And Maria Burdette is the coach for Carolina Forest. Let's meet our players for Summersill.
Hi, I'm Kai Kohlmeyer from Miss Curley's homeroom.
Hello, I'm Sarah Whites from Miss Glassmeyer's homeroom.
Hi, I'm Kari Mitchell from Miss Curley's class. Hi, my name is Zoe Eldridge from Miss Curley's homeroom.
Heather Smith is the coach for Summersill. We're ready to begin. Summersill, 7 questions goes to you first, and this will be language arts. In the sentence, the tornado appeared out of the blue. The phrase out of the blue is an expression that means something entirely different from the literal meaning of the words. What is the name for this type of often overused literary device? Zoe?
An expression?
I'm looking for what kind of expression is it? Carolina Forest? Casey?
A metaphor?
No, but you're on the right track. Both of you, the expression is an idiom. An idiom, like it's raining cats and dogs. Math question. What number that is a multiple of 10 when increased by 50% of itself equals 120? What number that is a multiple of 10 when increased by 50% of itself equals 120? Sarah?
60.
Not 60. Carolina Forest? David?
40.
No, 80. Y'all were hitting all around it. History. In a decision by the U.S. Supreme Court that is agreed on by all 9 justices, what adjective that begins with the letter U describes the outcome? Carolina Forest? And the term that we're looking for is unanimous. Science, first observed in 1610. This set of 4 largest moons of Jupiter is named after the scientist who saw them. By what name that begins with the letter G are they known? Kai?
Galileo Galilei.
That is correct. Trivia. In the traditional tortilla associated with Mexican and Central American cultures, which 2 types of grain are ground in their preparation? Kai?
Corn and wheat.
That is right. Geography. Mike and Sierra are on vacation and are exploring the former home of George and Martha Washington at Mount Vernon. On which river is this plantation located? Carolina Forest? That would be the Potomac River. Final category, literature. In Christopher Paolini's tetralogy, Inheritance Cycle, that's the title, Inheritance Cycle, which former dragon rider is eventually revealed to be Aragon's father? Carolina Forest? And Brahm is the character. Carolina Forest, 7 questions to you. Language arts is the first category. In the sentence, Mary, my best friend, is moving to Kansas City next week, identify the appositive phrase. I'm going to repeat the sentence. Mary, my best friend, is moving to Kansas City next week. Casey?
My best friend.
My best friend. Good. History. In what type of economy does the central government, rather than the free market, determine production, investment, prices, and incomes? Summersill? The command economy. Math question next. The scale on a map is 1 inch equals 250 miles. If 2 towns are 1,375 miles apart, how far apart will they be on the map? The scale on a map is 1 inch equals 250 miles. If 2 towns are 1,375 miles apart, how far apart will they be on the map? Casey?
2,750.
That's incorrect. It's a good try. Summersill? Correct answer is 5.5 inches, or 5 5/10 inches. Sports. Nicknamed the King and regarded as one of the greatest professional golf players in the history of the game, this icon passed away in September 2016 at the age of 87. Who was this 4-time winner of the coveted Masters Tournament's green jacket? Summersill? Arnold Palmer. Science. The equation I equals V divided by R. I equals V over R is named after which scientist who was the first to show the relationship among voltage, current, and resistance? Summersill? Zoe?
Albert Einstein.
No, good try. I'm glad you tried. It is George S. Ohm, O-H-M, ohms is a measurement in electricity. Geography. In the United States, we call them states, and there are 50. In Canada, there are 3 territories and 10 of which other political division? Evelyn?
Parliaments.
No, good try. Summersill? Zoe?
Colonies.
No, y'all are, I think when you hear this word, you're gonna remember it. Provinces. These are provinces. Literature. In order to retrieve his hammer from a thieving giant, Thor disguised himself as Freya, the Norse god of love and beauty. By which name was his stolen weapon known? David?
Mjolnir.
I'll accept that. There are 3 ways to pronounce that, so I'll accept that. Good. And that is the end of our first round, and we'll be right back.
Don't worry. 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play more. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
We have a tie score right now, 4 points for each team, and we know in this round there's a bonus, so you can get a few extra points. Right away, let's meet our players so we can begin. We have new participants on both teams, and we'll begin with Carolina Forest.
Hi, my name is Emery Epps, and I go to Miss Johnson's homeroom class.
Hi, I'm Monty Dillon from Miss Johnson's 5th grade class.
And let's hear from Summersill.
I'm Cameron Hansen from Miss Glassmeyer's class.
I'm Nicholas Sacalario from Miss Curley's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin. First question goes to Carolina Forest. Geography. Complete the analogy with the correct geographic adjective. Blank is to city as rural is to countryside. Emery?
Urban.
Urban is right. Good. Here's your bonus. Which of the 5 themes of geography is demonstrated by the following statement? The latitude and longitude of Charlotte, North Carolina is 35.2271 degrees north, 80.8431 degrees west. And we're looking for which of the 5 themes of geography? Have an answer, Hermione? You could have said location or absolute. Location is what it is, where it is. Math question, Summersill. Use a greater than, less than, or equal to sign between the 2 given numbers to accurately describe their numerical relationship. Greater than, less than, or equal to sign to describe their relationship. These are the numbers. 1.014 blank, and the second number is 1.140. Cameron?
1.014 is less than 1.140.
That is correct. Great. Here is your bonus. In the number 255, what is the greatest prime factor? In the number 255, what is the greatest prime factor? Go ahead, Nicholas.
The 2 and 200.
That's incorrect. It's 17 is the greatest prime factor. Science, Carolina Forest. This day that occurs about June 21st in the Northern Hemisphere has the greatest number of hours of daylight than any other day. Identify the 2-word phrase that names this day. Emery?
Daylight savings.
No, that's a good try. Summersill? The summer solstice. Summersill history. During the Civil War in America, the final Confederate capital was located at Richmond, Virginia. In which Alabama city was the original capital located? Kai?
Gettysburg?
No, nice try. Morton was sitting there first match today, and I must be out of my mind. Carolina Forest. Emory?
Albany?
No, it's Montgomery, Alabama. Carolina Forest trivia. Identify the U.S. holiday that honors the American worker and is celebrated on the first Monday of September annually. Casey?
Memorial Day?
No, it's not Memorial Day. I can't give you another try there, Hermione, but let's go to Summersill. Labor Day. Labor Day. Language Arts, Summersill. Identify the usage error in the following sentence and correct it by changing one word. This is the sentence. The teams did not know they were supposed to report in to Mr. Smith when they arrived at the gym. The teams did not know, I misread it. The teams did not know they was supposed to report into Mr. Smith when they arrived at the gym. Kai?
Was, and it should be were.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. A comparison of two seemingly unlike objects or ideas, as in the phrase, black is to white as up is to down, is known in the English language by which literary term? And we've had a few of those today. So we give your answer to Nicholas.
Contrast.
No, it's known as an analogy. Carolina Forest Science. The outer layer of earth that is mostly rock is often referred to as the crust. What is the technical term that designates this layer? The correct response begins with the letter L. Summersill? Kai?
Is it land?
No, but it does start with an L. It's lithosphere. Summersill math. In data analysis, what noun that starts with the letter T is used to designate a general direction in which data is observed to change? Zoe?
Temperature?
Not temperature. Carolina Forest? Antonio?
A T-chart?
No, it's a trend. Trend. Carolina Forest history. Located at New Haven, Connecticut. This third oldest university in the country is one of 8 Ivy League schools. Identify this college whose mascot is the bulldog named Handsome Dan. It's Carolina Forest question right now. Emory?
Harvard?
Not Harvard. That is an Ivy League school, though. We'll go up top to Summersill. Kai?
Yale.
It is Yale. Summersill literature. This series consists of 7 books, the latest of which was published in 2006. Identify this series written by James Howe and narrated by the scruffy old pooch, Harold, that shares the adventures of a vegetable-sucking vampire rabbit. Oh, sounds interesting. Carolina Forest? And the correct term for, or name of this is binocular. Binocular, a rabbit's tale of mystery. Yeah. And that is the end of our second round, and we'll be right back in just a second.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
4 points separates our score right now. We are with Summersill 10 points, Carolina Forest with 6. In this round, we can get a lot of points because the bonus passes with the question, and we also have that dreaded interrupt penalty. Geography teams. The U.S. city situated on the Arkansas River is home to the Clinton Memorial Library. Name this Arkansas city. And that would be Little Rock. Math question. A triangle has 3 angles that measure 22 degrees, 37 degrees, and 121 degrees. How is this triangle classified according to its angles? Emery?
Isosceles.
That's incorrect, but that is a good try. Summersill, Cameron?
Scalene?
No, it is an obtuse triangle. Science. In a jellyfish or an octopus, this term designates the arm-like appendages that help mobilize the creatures. What scientific noun names these features? Cameron?
Tentacles?
That is correct. Here's your bonus. With regard to the length of a day in astronomical terms, what type of day is measured by means of the apparent daily motion of the stars? The correct response begins with the letter S. Nicholas? The correct term is sidereal. Sidereal. History. The Hebrew, the Julian, and the Gregorian are all variations of which time-measured tool used throughout the history of the world. Let me repeat it before time starts. The Hebrew, the Julian, and the Gregorian are all variations of which time-measured tool used throughout the history of the world. Evelyn?
A sundial?
Not a sundial. Summersill? It's a calendar. They're calendars. Sports. Which U.S. city and state is home to the National Basketball Association team named the Rockettes? The Rockets, sorry. And that would be Houston, Texas. English. In the sentence, on winter afternoons, I sometimes walk home after cheer practice. What words function as adjectives? I'll repeat it. On winter afternoons, I sometimes walk home after cheer practice. What words function as adjectives? Kari?
Winter and cheer.
That is correct. For your bonus, what part of speech is used to modify adjectives? Nicholas?
And noun?
No, adverbs.
Oh.
Adverbs modify adjectives. Science. In addition to liquid, what other states of matter can water take on? Evelyn?
A solid and a gas.
That is correct. Good. Here's your bonus. In the water cycle, this step leads to rain or precipitation. Name this process that takes place when water vapor changes to liquid.
Condensation.
Hermione?
Condensation.
Condensation. Good. Math question, teams. The number 36 can be written as 18 times 2. Other than 1 and 36, give the 3 other factor pairs that multiply to give 36. Is there, oh, sorry, go ahead, Cameron.
4 and 9, 6 and 6, and 12 and 3.
That is correct. Good. Bonus question. Macy made cupcakes for her sister's birthday party. She frosted 25 1/100ths of the cupcakes with pink frosting and 45 1/100ths with green. The remaining cupcakes were frosted with blue frosting. What fractional part of the cupcakes were frosted blue? She did 25 1/100ths with pink, 45 1/100ths with green. What fractional part were frosted blue? Say that again.
100ths or 3/10.
That's incorrect. It's 30 1/100ths. 30, you did say 30? Okay, 30 1/100ths, I'll go with that. I trust you. We have that in the back, so you need to speak up so I can hear. History. Give the 3-word phrase that refers to the system within the U.S. government that allows one branch to veto acts of another branch in order to prevent one branch from becoming too powerful. And that's called the system of checks and balances that we have. Literature. One of this famous poet's works begins with the lines, "I too sing America." Name this poet whose collections include The Weary Blues and Shakespeare in Harlem. Langston Hughes is the poet. Geography. Identify the U.S. mountain chain that extends from the St. Lawrence River to the coastal plain of the Gulf of Mexico in Alabama. Kari?
Is it the Rocky Mountains?
Not the Rocky Mountains. Carolina Forest? Hermione?
The Appalachian Mountains.
The Appalachian Mountains. Here's your bonus. Death Valley, the lowest point in the United States, is located in the Mojave Desert on the border between which two southwestern states? Hermione?
California and Arizona?
No, that's a good try. California and Nevada. Oh, you did say that?
No, that's what my brain was thinking.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm glad at least you were thinking about it. Mathematics. Find the product of the smallest prime number and the prime number closest to 20. Find the product of the smallest prime number and the prime number closest to 20. Sorry, nobody rang in. I know, Emery, you want to. It is 38. It would be 2 times 19. And that is the end of our final round, and we'll be right back with our closing announcements and score.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
We had a very good match. It was very close. We ended with 34 points scored, which is a lot of points. Summersill ended with 20 points and Carolina Forest with 14. I always like to end with a big round of applause for yourself. You did a good job. Thank you so much for watching the Elementary Academic Derby, and we hope that you'll join us next time. We will have Dixon versus Stateside, Belfort will face Meadowview, and then Meadowview will stay and face Richlands Elementary. From all of us here at Onslow County Schools, have a great evening, and we hope to see you soon. And because we're in here now right before Thanksgiving, we wish all of you a very safe and healthy and happy Thanksgiving. See you next week.